out. Well, it's Boxing Day, and I don't know if you can see out of the window, but it's like going into war. The snow is driving. We're doing about 48 miles, 47 miles an hour on the M62. We've just been to Ikea, did a quick rapid charge, and as we came out it was snowing. Well, it was sleeting, but it's turned into snow, and it is amazing. The size of the flakes 2 minutes ago was just incredible. It's turning more into sleety snow, more rainy snow now. Just thought for a minute that was awesome. So as you saw before, it was starting to come down when we were at Ikea, but in fact it's absolutely, I mean it was huge. The snowflakes were huge, and they've completely covered the leaf. Just see if I can turn my little light on. Oh, maybe I can't. Awesome. So that's how cold it is. That's the heat coming off my hands. Can you see it? That's how cold it is. Freezing. Luckily this end is covered, but the back side of the car, back end, is a bit exposed, so it will be a bit wet and a bit cold. So we've had about an inch of snow, and well, the car's looking fine. It's not too bad. It's charging. Well, actually, it's probably not charging any longer. No, it's finished charging. You can turn that off, really. Oh. And as I said before, it is still snowing a little bit, although it's also thawing a little bit now. So there's the other car up against the wall. That's how much snow has fallen. So from there, that's the bottom. So it's a good, I don't know, it looks like about an inch. Actually, no, it looks more than an inch. That, oh, maybe an inch. No, an inch. Just check it out on the leaf. So, best place is to show you on the top, really. That's how much. It's quite a lot. It's quite a big gap, and between the fingers and my thumb, I mean. There you go. I mean, that is a terrific amount of snow in 2.5 hours. Oh, well lit up. Still snowing a little bit. Good morning. It is very cold. It's -1. So I guess if you live in Canada, that's actually quite warm. But in the UK, -1 is it's quite a chilly morning, and we've got the remnants of the snow from last night, and we've got interesting battery situations that we've not experienced before. So let's have a look at that. Okay, we're in the car. Turn the car on. We'll have a quick look at these numbers. Yes, and it tells you that it's quite cold outside. In fact, on the top of the dash, it's nearly 10 o'clock and it's still -1. Now, 91% and 68 miles, and that's in eco mode. So turn eco off, 65 miles. Another thing I've noticed, not only is that lower than normal, I mean 91% is normally around 80 something. So to have it down at 65 is a bit discouraging, really. Anyway, here's something else. Turn the turn the aircon on, and normally you lose 2 or 4, but we lost a lot more. So turn it off. Just get rid of the noise from Nissan. Turn it off and you get 65%. That's without eco. Turn the eco on. Hold on. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Turn the eco on, get 68. Turn that on again. It immediately goes down to 55. 68 off. 55 on. So you're losing, 13 miles just by turning the heating on. And I have got the rear heater and the front heater on, but that doesn't make any difference if I turn those off. Now, one of the nice things about driving this particular EV is it does have some 12-volt battery driven heated seats, and if I can find it, heated steering wheel. And so on milder mornings when it's just a bit chilly, you can actually get away with just having those on. But when you're driving on a cold morning like this morning and you've got minus numbers, -1, -2, etc., you really need the heating on. You can't drive without any heating. That would be ridiculous, and it defeats the whole point of of having a car, really, because not only is it independence, but it's supposed to be in some form of comfort. There's no point driving around in a cold box. So better to have the heating on and lose a few miles and just drive sensibly, and particularly on icy roads. So that's what we found out this morning. I know other people have probably had that experience before, but this is the first time I've had this car in winter. This is our first winter with the electric car. So I'm sure we'll find some other stuff out as well about it. We went to Ikea last night and did a rapid charge while I was in Ikea, and it only got up to 87%. And it was snowing when we came out. So again, it was bitterly cold. I'm not sure if that's affected anything or not. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Right, that's it for now. Good morning all. It's another very cold December morning. Beautiful frost this morning. Sun is shining wonderfully in the sky. I love the colours of this time of year. Love to see the little bit of ice on everything. That's really nice. Just need to be careful when you're driving. Just drive sensibly. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Some fabulous crystal sort of effects going on. Very nice. Very nice. So what about the car then? Well, yeah, the car is iced up. There it is. But actually looking remarkably clear, and there's a good reason for that. That's the ice that was snow, and really trying to get that off, but it's now a little bit too firm. I'll have to wait for it to thaw, I think. But that's from Boxing Day. There's that morning sun. What a beautiful sight. What lovely colours it gives us in the sky. There's some people going on holiday somewhere. And the car is still frozen on the top, but we've just had to go to the station, and all I did was boot up car wings and tell it to put the heating on, and I came out and the car looked like this. It was warm inside, the glass was clear. Strangely, the mirrors weren't until I noticed on the way back that the mirrors were clear. Obviously the lights don't come into that, so they're still quite frozen. It is very, very cold. It was -3 on the dash. Anyway, and this half of the car doesn't do too bad because it's sheltered by these trees. But this side is quite exposed. Anyway, managed to get Richard to the station, so that's good. In time for this train this Sunday morning, which is always good because Sunday morning trains not very good, are they? Often not too reliable. That's the badge all frozen up. Still looks quite smart actually. Couldn't see out of the cameras because they were frozen. I'll give them a quick clean. And as I said the other day, the back. Look at that. If I said to you, "Where's that?" you wouldn't know, would you? Good grief! Look at this beautiful patterns of crystals on top of there. Keep it still for a second. Oh, so we can get a better shot. Awesome. So all that was frozen, and nobody could probably see where I was indicating. I'll have to let that thaw. But the back cleared very quickly, which was good. The only thing I would say, the windows didn't unfreeze too well, so this is still frozen here along this line, which means that when you try to bring the window up and down to listen for other cars, if you're reversing out, which is what I usually do, I couldn't drop the window down just because it was frozen. Anyway, as I said, it will thaw. Good. Right, time for a nice warm cup of tea and some breakfast. Well, it's still frozen. Look, it's still ice on the ground everywhere you look, but I've just charged the car, and amazingly I've got 95 miles on the clock. That's the first time it's been above 86 in the last week, and although it says 100% charged, if I flick to there, it says 40 minutes worth of charge time left yet. Now bear in mind, this is under D, not under Eco, so I'll put Eco on. There's the Eco button somewhere down here. There it is. 100 miles. Just have to pretend I'm pulling in here because somebody's coming past me. So yeah, like 100 miles on the clock at -1. It's very strange the way this car works, but I'm delighted to see that. That's pretty good in my book. I just thought it was worth noting. Yeah, we've done 8,994 miles. By the time I finish this journey, going to the to get some takeaway food, by the time I finish this one, that'll be 9,000 miles. So I'll probably just mark that when we get there. See you in a minute. And we're back home after a quick trip to get some takeaway. Done about 8 miles and we're down to 85 miles or 89%. But there you go, we're just tripped over 9,000 miles. Batteries take a real hammering in the cold. It is -1 and it's 8 minutes past 8 on the 28th of December 2014. Soon be New Year. Right, we're inside. Just what you want when you want to do a video blog. So we've come to Ikea. The reason we're here is because my daughter is opening a new, it's like a jewellery store called Moss Fayre. Here she is. Say hi. Hi. And so we've come to get some stuff from Ikea, and while we're here we're doing a quick charge, and somebody was parked in one of the electric bays that shouldn't have been. Naughty Audi owner. shouldn't be parked in a... And it wasn't even parked very well. If they're still there, I'm going to take a picture of it as we come out. Anyway, right, let's go and find the bits we want. So, we've got our stuff. Hello, got your things. Got some nice little jars and some boxes for keeping things in, which you can't see. They're over there. Look at those, very good. For keeping jewellery type stuff in. So go back to the car, see how the charger's done. Oh, there's another leaf. Look, there's a compadre leaf. Another leaf. Can't see it, but it's there. That's where we are. Ooh, thank you very much. Check where we're up to. Oh, we're finished. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. So we'll sort this out and pop that away. Thank you very much, Ikea and everybody. Oh, need to close that first. Silly boy. Done. Okay, off we go. Right, let's see what we got up to. 53. What did it not charge?
Volcano. There's a lot of pressure.
It didn't charge very much, did it? 64%.
Well, never know.
I don't think it charged at all. That's rubbish. Okay, I must have done that wrong. Looks very much like we didn't actually get any charge at all from Ikea. And I don't know if that was my fault for not plugging it in correctly, although I definitely had it plugged in correctly when we went in, because I remember reading out the amps. It was like 70 or 80 amps it was doing. And I saw it synchronised, so very, very odd behaviour that. I'm not quite sure. I'm still a bit puzzled. But it didn't charge the car at all. It was almost as if something stopped it charging after it started, after we'd walked away. I have no idea. So in fact, by the time we got to Warrington and Golden Square, we were only on 59%, which is fine. You can drive around all day for 59% if you drive carefully enough, but it's just disappointing, really. I'll have to do a bit of research and figure out if maybe somebody pulled it out or something. Maybe you can't do that once it starts charging. I don't know. I didn't lock it, so I didn't have the auto lock on, so I guess somebody could have just pulled it out. It did seem very loose when I got back to the car. It just kind of came out, and it doesn't normally do that. So maybe somebody had been messing with it, which means really I should lock it next time. So I'll have to have a think about that. Bit upsetting, disappointing more than upsetting, annoying more than disappointing. So anyway, so we're at Golden Square in Warrington and we're waiting for Richard. Hopefully he'll be here in a minute. Still cold, and it's a new year. So happy New Year to everyone. Well, we've been trying car wings out over Christmas and the New Year, and it's been a little bit sporadic, but mainly worked. And again, this morning had another try with it, and this is what happened this morning. It was fine. Everything was fine. Well, it's January the 4th. It's another beautiful, cold, crisp morning, and we had to get out early, so I thought, right, we'll try car wings, and that's what we did, and came out to see whether the car had defrosted itself. Let's have a look. Yep. Oh, really good. Yep. Okay. Awesome. So still frosty on here, on the brass of the headlights. So look over here. Yeah, you see this one has less protection. That's That one's protected by the trees a little bit, but this is a bit worse. Give that a quick wipe. But pretty good otherwise. Warm inside and mainly defrosted. Notice the wing mirrors weren't defrosted originally, but they have as we've gone along, they've come back. Back of the car is not defrosted here, but okay there. And unable to use the washers, obviously, because they're frozen. But the wiper was okay. So, all in all, it needs a right good wash. And we'll do that later today. Cool. Central heating's blowing away there as we look at some more leaves in the garden. And it is cold. But anyway, thank you. Thanks for joining us today. That's the end of the episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. That would be very nice of you. I think you can subscribe somewhere, here somewhere. Just find the big button and click it. That'd be brilliant. And well, we've got 4 more months before the first 12 months of the leaf ownership is up, and then we'll be into doing it all again, hopefully. So as I freeze to death because I've only got a small shirt on, thanks very much for watching. All the very best for the year, and we'll see you again next time on Our Friends Electric. Thanks. Bye.